Welcome everyone to the regular pipe mantle for Muttonchop's Pipe Mantle for March. How's everybody doing? See, we got David G in the house, Dorlaxin. I hope I say that right. Adam, greetings from Sweden. One man, one hive. Yeah, where were you, man? We've been looking for you for the last 15 minutes. Do you just now decide to show up?
Good job, Mike.
Come on, man. That's what Louis, please. I got to live with him, all right? When this is over, I got to live with him. So don't get him all riled up. Windy, Texas. Yeah, Texas Moon, it was windy today here. But, it's spring, so we're going to be getting the spring weather coming here soon. Lots of rain. A couple of you joined the memberships. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Mike Reese from Virginia. Nice of you to come check us out. The wind here is crazy, yeah. We had like almost 40-mile-an-hour gusts today. That's unusual for us. Stephen Stalker, hello from Sweden. Or Scotland. Steve, let me ask you. Have you ever watched a show called Still Game? I think it's in Scotland. It's from their. I love that show. I watch it all the time. If you don't know what that is, everyone, Still Game, and look it up. You look it up. It's about these two old guys, and over in Scotland they're called pensioners. So they're retired and they get in all kinds of trouble and all kinds of situations, and it's so funny. So if you haven't seen it, it's kind of hard. Now, I'm sorry, Stephen, if I step on some toes, but at first it's difficult to understand sometimes when they're talking because their dialect is really has a deep accent to it. But once you watch enough of it, you'll get the hang of it. Man, it's so funny. C. Wills from Maryland. Thanks for coming in. Gibraltar, thank you so much for all the info. I'm a month into my pipe journey and have been enjoying it. Your vids have helped me a ton. You're more than welcome, my friend. I'm glad that I was able to help. Still Game is awesome. I've seen it like 5 times. I got a bag of drum tobacco. I'd love to find some of that. Decorating my cellar. Yeah, I'd love to try that at least and see what it tastes like. Because he gets it from Havid's store all the time. It's hard for non-locals, though. It is really good laugh, too. Yeah, Steven Salk, it is. I've seen Still Game. Good stuff. Father Ted is also a favorite. I haven't seen Father Ted. I have to look that one up. There's another one called Last of the Summer Wine. They had it on one of the channels several years ago, and man, it's kind of the same thing. A bunch of old pensioners getting into trouble. But now I can find it, but the quality of the videos are really bad. But I wish I could get some CDs of that one. Ben G, cheers from Canada. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Stephen Salker, thanks for joining Aromatic. I appreciate it. One man, one hive. I.O. Ben, where you at? Okay, so Let's get some kind of business out of the way here. I told the members stream about what's going on with my cancer. So we've decided to do a thing called Cyberknife. And what we've got to do is on the 27th of this month, I've got to go in for just a routine check. They're going to check my heart. They're going to check, I guess, to make sure that when I go in to get this stuff done, my body can take it, which it should be able to. Then on the 3rd, I go in for, they're going to take these small gold markers and put them into my prostate. Wow, I can't get prostate and colon mixed up. And then I go back in on the 14th to do another CT scan to make sure they're set right. And then I guess 2 weeks after that, which will probably be sometime in May, I will start the treatments. It's 1 full week of treatment, Monday through Friday, and it lasts between 60 and 90 minutes. And then after that, all they do is they test my PSA, at 3-month intervals and 6-month intervals, as long as it keeps going down. Yes, my PSA level was 11, Ben. So what they'd like to get it down to below 1, but we'll see how that does. It started out, it was at like 7 or 8, and my internal medicine doctor, the cancer doctor, said, 8 could be because you're getting older. We'll just kind of watch it. And then it jumped to 11. That's when they got concerned. So, yeah. So that's what's going on with me now. It's, hopefully everything will go good and I'll be cured on the other side. I'm not looking forward to, will you receive testosterone blockers? I don't think so, Ben. I think I've got low testosterone anyway, because I had a vasectomy a long time ago, probably when I was in my 30s. And I think that might have something to do with having low testosterone. Thanks, AG. So, I'm a, thanks, Papermate. Yeah, I think things will go fine. I've got a great doctor. The 2 doctors that I'm seeing are really, seem to be really good and competent. And I think everything will work out. So now let's go on to lighter things. So tonight I'm going to be smoking some Escudo. Now I was telling the other guys that this jar of Escudo, it's been in this jar for years. So I decided to break it open. I've got another jar I've been working on, which I finished. And when I opened this jar, I could barely get this lid off. I mean, I about broke my fingers trying to get it off. When I smelt it, you can tell that it's got some age on it because Virginia tobacco, when it ages, it kind of gives off a raisiny smell. Raisiny, sweet raisin smell. And that's what I've got in here. So I'm really looking forward to breaking this open. I think it's going to be really good. Let's see. Thanks, AG, Papermate. Little Paper Todd, sorry to hear that, Muttonchop. God bless you. Thank you, Little Piper Todd. Appreciate it. Zombie Snack. Smoking pipes makes up for it with extra manliness. That's true. That's true. We should put that on a t-shirt. Asher Brunette. What are some of the best beginner blends? I'd say any blend. What I typically tell people is start out with some aromatics. If you like cherry tobacco, start with some of that. Eileen's Dream is a great one to start with. So you might check those couples out first. Okay, so something I wanted to show you. I was gifted a pipe about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to read you the letter. I've already read it to the guys that were at the other stream. But I'm going to read you the letter and I'm going to show you the pipe. Hello, Chris. I commissioned my pipe maker in Indonesia to make this pipe for you. It's designed after one of your favorites, the Savinelli Porta Servo. I hope you like it. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Everything I have learned about this hobby is from watching your YouTube videos. You always take your time and explain things in a way that's easy to understand. Happy piping. Sincerely, Tony. Dropped. I was trying to look at the days coming, make it easier to sit outside. Oh, yeah. Warmer days, I know. What are any right proportions to blend in English with an aromatic? I've never really blended my own tobacco, except some other people have, but I've never done it myself. Okay, so here's the pipe. Someone asked if this was bone. I don't think it is. I'm not sure what exactly it is. I'll put it closer to the camera. Maybe you guys can see and tell what it might be. It's not focusing in, is it?
No, it is.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's an awesome looking pipe. And all it has is it's got, I think, CAM, C-A-M, or C-A-M-R on the bottom. So I've cleaned it up and I'm ready to give it a try. So let me break up my Scudo here real quick. And we'll see how she smokes. So what is going on with you guys? Yes, Zombie Snacker was a very nice gift. Mike was commenting, and I've always said this. We have the best members. All you guys are never down. You're always cheerful. You always enjoy being here. You always enjoy each other's company. And we've had comments. I've had comments from other people that have just watched the videos and looked at the comments, and they have commented saying, you guys I've heard nobody say anything negative on your channel. And that's because we all have the same goal. We all love pipe smoking. And we love the fact how calm it makes us and how, we're just those kind of folks, Oh, really? AG, beautiful pipe. I may have that wrong, but I think the Porta Servo 122 had been discontinued. I usually go to smokingpipes.com and to get mine, and I was just there a few days ago, and they had some still. So you might want to check there and see what if they have any. But I think I've got 8 over there, and then I've got 4 spare. So if one of those burns out or something, I'm good to go. All right, got her full. Draw's not quite good. Am I? Zombie snack? Known as a Bob Ross of pipe smoking? That's a compliment. I love it. That guy's awesome. What makes me the Bob Ross of pipe smoking? Is it my demeanor, the way I talk, my glorious mutton chops? All of it, huh? Benji? Or Alexian, yep. Happy little pipes. Hey, whoever that idiot said I wouldn't say glorious, you need to get off the stream there, buddy. Four-fifths. The breathing technique is very Bob Rossian. Well said. Yeah, I agree. Mike Reese. That's a good comment. I don't know if I did. Did we meet Jonathan Colton?
I don't know. Who is he?
Was he the guy with the fez? If it was, that's him. Yeah, no, we met him. Pink fez or something, red fez.
Oh no, that was a member of Steve Alexander.
Sings goofy nerd songs. I don't recall meeting him. Have you heard about Spurgeon Piper being demonetized? No. Oh, do you know why? Yeah, it's this one. This is my favorite shape. It's it's kind of got a slight curve to it. All the pipes that I have that I really like are that shape. For tobacco content, well, I do tobacco content.
You get demonetized.
What?
Yeah,
Have we been demonetized?
before.
Oh, we have been before, but Mike fixed it for us. Thanks, Craft Chick One. Two hands and a radio. No, I have not done any of the old codger blends. I'll look into that. No, I don't think so. I don't think, no, it doesn't have a filter. Bill, no. Welcome, Buckeye. Bushcrafter? No, but it smokes good. It smokes good. Somebody was asking about what I thought about the small pipe creators out there. The more people we have smoking pipe or building pipes, making pipes, the better. As long as the pipes aren't real expensive. There was a pipe maker in the Columbus, Ohio pipe show, and I really wanted it, but he wanted $1,000 or something for it, and that was just, I couldn't pull the trigger on something that expensive. J.D. Jacobson, I am listening to the second book in the Mistborn series. Have you read those before? Benji, my wife is afraid of your videos. I tried almost all of your tobacco reviews, but she enjoys the smell. Well, good, good. Tell her there's nothing to be scared of. I'm pretty docile. Christopher Jank, yes, I like Gaslight. It's a little heavy for me, but I like it. Charlix, I wish we had pipe shows anywhere near me. I'd love to buy a handcrafted pipe from someone at one. Yeah? Don't like deer tongue. Gray horse. That's the flowery taste of it. That's all I taste when something has deer tongue in it. Nicholas Anderson. Hey there, Muttonchop. Novice pipe smoker here. Really been enjoying your blend club videos. Was wondering if you had any blend recommendations for early springtime. I smoke mainly for me springtime. I smoke vapors like Elizabethan, early morning pipe, which is a light English. Those are the ones that I smoke during the summertime or springtime. When it gets into summer, I start smoking aromatics exclusively because they're just sweeter and they're and they just I don't know. It's just that's the time for me that I like to have a little sweetness with my tobacco. Oh really? Zombie snack? Yeah. I wanted you to feel that. I wanted you to think, oh, this guy, he's outside next to his barn. Sorry if I misled you. I didn't mean to. J.D. Jacobson, they're worth a read. Oh, I might have stopped there for a second. J.D. Jacobson, yeah, I don't read books anymore. Really, I listen to them on Spotify or not Spotify, but what's the thing that we read from?
Audible.
What is it?
Audiobooks.
Audiobooks. So I just kind of get in the car every day. Every day I get in my car by myself and I drive somewhere. I just listen to a little bit. It's a great way to kind of listen to a book. Best blend for the money, Lawson Zering, is for me, and this is no joke. Maltese Falcon. Now Maltese Falcon is a Oriental forward blend. I love Orientals, and when the tin is $12, I mean, the last time I looked, it was $12. You can't beat that. Hey, Rusty. Okay, now why, Thomas Hayes, why is EMP the perfect blend? Bad Dad, Old Shenandoah Appalachian Berry, that was my favorite. That was my go-to summer blend. And here is a prime example of what happens when you're not paying attention and you smoke something and you enjoy it and you don't get enough of it. After I started smoking Appalachian Berry and I ran out of the first 10, I went back to get more. Boom. Old Shenandoah, the maker stopped making it. Appalachian Berry got bought up and I missed the boat. So that's kind of one of the reasons why when I found a blend I really wanted, I got as much of it as I could. I love that one. Appalachian Berry was my favorite. Chris, it is your favorite blend? I love it, man. I really do. Japanese Meridian, speaking of Oriental Forward blends, I've never tried that one. I'll have to check that out. Now, I was talking about, right? I was talking about the perfect. Right now, my bowl, I can hold it and it's warm. It is not hot. Right now, I'm smoking a Scudo. Bookworm, you can sell our aromatics. They just won't age. When you open it up, it'll be just the same as it was when it was packed. Hank Hill, sup, buddy? Paul, I don't get to smoke as often as I'd like, but today was abnormally warm. Yeah, it's not so warm here today, too. So I said that, what the heck, and took the canoe out and went fishing. Nothing beats a pipe on the water. Man, Paul R., you're preaching to the choir, buddy. Okay, Merlin, this pipe was gifted to me. First time I've smoked it. Let me make sure. A guy named Tony, I guess he's got a pipe maker in Indonesia. He commissioned him to make it for me, and he sent it to me as a gift. I agree. It is a very nice pipe. And I'm not sure if Tony watches these videos, but Tony, if you watch this video, I'm going to send you something anyway to tell you thank you. But I want to say thank you so much for gifting me this pipe. It really smokes wonderfully. Lawson, watch. I want you to watch this. All right. When I breathe in, right, I'm breathing in through my nose. I just barely, it's like sucking through a straw. If you take a straw and put it in some water and just barely suck some of the water out, and then force that water back through, pull it up. The straw is your pipe. Pull it up, just till you get some water into your mouth, and then push it back through. That's the same action as what you're doing when you're smoking a pipe. So when you push it back through, there's just enough oxygen to keep that pipe lit. Hank Hill, I guess, yeah, negative pressure. But yeah, that's the only way to smoke. That's the only way I smoke my pipe. Is it's perfect. Keeps the bowl warm. The taste of the tobacco is just, I mean, it's just awesome. Benji, thanks for joining English. We appreciate it. Okay, Dean the Bean. Right now, I can hold my pipe because it's warm. If you hold your pipe and you can't hold it in your hand, you go, ah, man, it's too hot. When that happens, push the negative pressure back through. Don't draw, just push it through. Push the negative pressure through, and it will give you just enough oxygen to the keep the pipe lit, but it will not. It'll cool that pipe down, and then start drawing again. Thanks, Hank Hill. Around the Lexington area, Lawson's airing. Dungeon, how you doing? Man, this aged Escudo is awesome. Sending love from Richmond. Hey,
Kentucky.
Kentucky? Dean, you're welcome. Lawson, go to Georgetown. Cool. John's Pipe Journey, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could make it. Bookworm, I don't think I have. I don't think I've tried any W.O. Larson tobaccos. I love Navy Deluxe. It's 5 years old. That's good age on it. Gregory Raphael, you are absolutely welcome, my friend. I'm so glad that so many people have gotten some good use out of the videos I put out. A while. Used to, I would just, Bill, this is to Bill's question. How long did it take for you to develop your palate and be able to taste the various notes in a tobacco? When I first started smoking, I was mainly an aromatic smoker. And then I thought to myself, I'm missing out on so much. Dungeon, yes. Matter of fact, I worked at Swab's Dungeon for about 2 years. Back to Bill. That I started smoking English blends, and I got curious as to what kind of taste I was tasting. So what I did was I purchased just straight Virginia, straight Latakia, straight Orientals, and I got to figure out what the flavors were, and then after that I would start smoking just regular blends, and I could pick them out because I could taste. Okay, yep, that's Latakia. Okay, yeah, that's Oriental. That's Virginia doesn't have a lot of taste. Virginia is mainly there to sweeten tobaccos, but if it's aged, if you age it for 7-8 years, then it takes on a raisiny taste, sweet raisiny taste, and man, that is so good. Yeah, I've tried that too. Hank Hill. Oh, that pure perique. I couldn't take it. Can only smoke a little bit of that. Bill, you're welcome, my friend. Yeah, Hank Hill it is. I don't know if you know this. I don't follow this guy, or I've never followed him. But there was like a Satanist. I can't remember his name. But supposedly he smoked straight perique, dipped in something. Maybe you guys have heard that. I can't remember the guy's name. I think his first name was Mike, though.
Oh my god.
Mr. Crowley. Crowley was his last name. Crowley, that's it. Yeah, Crowley. Yeah, he was a psycho. Ben G, have you ever thought to create a Muttonchop Piper's annual convention in a convention center? Well, I don't think I could pull numbers to fill a convention center, but hey, that's an idea. Maybe we can do that. Maybe rent out a venue and put out flyers and say, hey, come join us for a smoke. Aleister Crowley, that's it. Duralexian. But that sounds like an interesting idea. Derek Lord, I have a Peterson Dracula that is completely plugged and unsmokable. Any suggestions? Here's my suggestion. Contact smokingpipes.com. When I the last was there, it was a while ago. They may have stopped, but they had a division that would repair pipes. Send it to them, and they'll take a look at it and probably be able to repair it for you and send it to you for a pretty decent price. That's smokingpipes.com. Yeah, try that. One man in one hive. Yeah, Derek, try that. Yeah, that might work as well. I've got one Peterson pipe. I don't like the P-lip system. I know they've got others, but the one that I've got is got a very small bit, and I just don't like it. I like a little bit wider bit. They're good pipes. Don't get me wrong. I just I just don't prefer them. Critical Piper, welcome in. Welcome in. Really? Maybe I just need to look for a pipe that has a bigger. But the P-lip system, I absolutely do not like it at all. For some reason, it just can't. I can't grab onto it with my teeth. It slips and slides around. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Uh, True in Canada, Northwoods is one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. Um, it's the nearest thing to Frog Morton that you can get. So if you wanted to ever know what Frog Morton tastes like, Northwoods is really, really close. Spectre GK, is it working out for you? The breath method? It might not be. Christopher Jank. Might not be a straight English, but I like it still anyway. Nicholas Elliott, no. I have tried to smoke cigars, but to me, there can be guys that smoke a cigar and they say, oh, can you taste this and taste that? To me, every cigar tastes like a cigar. I don't know why. I'm just not partial to them. Now my brother, on the other hand, my brother is the one that's a cigar smoker. He loves them. What now? You got a really nice shout out from a fellow YouTuber the last few weeks on his live Cyber Mick. At Cyber Mick made me look up your older videos. Well, I appreciate that. Hank, hold on to that stuff. It's hard to get a hold of. Yeah, I like Dan tobaccos. Rummy's Gite, I think Gite. Yeah, I like Dan tobaccos. They're not bad. One man, one hive. Can you pick out the flavorings? Can you pick out the flavors of the tobacco leaf, or is it not? That's not what you do with a cigar. Thanks, True in Canada. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Taylor, I don't buy a lot of estate pipes. Yeah, Gibraltar. Critical Piper, thank you for joining the English tier. We appreciate it. Thomas Hayes, believe it or not, she'll probably get that price. She'll probably get 400 for it. Oh, can you really? Yeah, I can't. I can own one man and one hive talking about distinguishing the different types of leaves within the cigar. I can't. Yeah, Bad Dad. And do you agree, Bad Dad, about it operating like an upside down fireplace? That's the best way I could describe it. What's a French inhale? Is it like retrohale? Craig Butler, welcome in, buddy. Are you just starting to smoke a pipe? Are you thinking about smoking it? Thanks, Benji. I appreciate it. Taylor, time for tea. Benji, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Have a great night. Paul R. French inhale is when you inhale through the nose with lots of tongue. Yeah. Yeah, those brick and mortar stores are awesome. Oh, I see. Max Spiga. Huh, never tried that before. I like Presbyterian. It's not one of my favorites, but it's not bad. Scudo. That's what we're smoking. It is, I think it's been in this jar for a couple of years, so it's got a nice age on it. Spectre GT, GK. Yeah, we had fun at the Origins. Coffee. I like. I drink the flavored coffees more than anything. I don't drink it straight, and then I drink Mountain Dew with my pipe sometimes. Yeah, it's coming. Jeff Bulger, Immersion Pipe Part 2, it's coming.
Next week.
Be next week. True in Canada, just offering my AC1 lowering management system of fasting for neurologist Canadian Dr. Jason Fung for you. Free on YouTube. May help. I'll check it out. Thank you. Mike, can you give me a pipe cleaner?
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss.
Sometimes when I'm a wet smoker, so sometimes it starts to gurgle and I have to get it sopped up down there. That's what I'm doing now. And then see how it's kind of wet at the end. So what you do is take the other end, because what it's doing is it's pulling all that yuckiness up through here. And what I do is I take the other end. Sure. And I go through and I just kind of go about halfway, clean all that out. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but that's what I do. sometimes it dislodges the tobacco down there, and you have to kind of push it down to get it back to a perfect draw. There we go. Perfect. Thanks for the stream. Best of luck with your procedure. We'll be thinking about you. Thank you, Asphalt Louie. Thanks for showing up and coming. I appreciate it. Always nice to see you. Craig Butler, enjoy your take on Brigham's. Yeah, they're great, man. I love them, and I use them mainly for my my aromatics. Thomas Hayes, thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. Paul R, probably not. Heard the last batch of McBaron hit the shelves last week. Well, that's a shame. Next pipe show, Mike. Remember? Is Chicago Pipe Show before? I think it's before Ohio, isn't it? Yeah, we might look at going there if it's decent. Has anybody heard? Because I know they've had some problems in the past few years. I don't even know if they're still having a pipe show going on now.
I just looked it up. It is. They're having one.
Okay, good. Priya Piper, have you tried Northwoods, or were you the one talking about Northwoods earlier? Oh, Pastor Wendell Stavik, I've got, what kind of cancer do I have? Prostate cancer. It's not bad. It's just one little spot, and they're going to do a thing called cyber knife to get rid of it. So there's a bunch of stuff coming up that I got to go through. It'll probably be all over by the middle of May. And no, if anyone's thinking, I asked the doctor specifically, could it have occurred because of my pipe smoking? He goes, no. He goes, if you had throat cancer, tongue cancer, mouth cancer, yes, but not this type of cancer.
No, if you're smoking in your butt.
Thanks, Taylor. Rusty, I don't think I've tried those blends, so I might have to take a look at them. Gibraltar, you're welcome, sir. I think I'll be fine.
Oh.
Thanks, Craig Butler. Yeah, a lot of people commented. I got a few comments. I think they were trolls, though. One guy said something like, "Man, this guy talks so slow. Speed it up, man." And I'm thinking to myself, nope. This is how I learn. I learn by someone explaining something to me slowly. So if I learn that way, I'm sure there's other people that learn the same way. So I do my videos very slow. Make sure you understand. Make sure I explain things in a way that you can understand. Zombie Snack, Good night, my friend. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. I think somebody invited us to Boston or in that area, so we may take a trip up there. It's just kept showing butchering videos. Huh. But, okay. So, Craig, the reason why is because you're spelling it wrong. It's Muttn, not O-N. Muttn chop. Muttonchop. It's like if you, it's sort of a play on where I'm from, Kentucky. You know, if you want to talk about Louisville, Kentucky, you say Louisville, Louisville, not Louisville, Louisville. So mutton chop's kind of the same thing, mutton chop instead of mutton chop. Mark Spiga, Maltese Falcon. GLPs is Maltese Falcon is my favorite. It is so awesome. I love it.
It's all right.
Hey, yes, Rusty. I don't have a lot left, but yes, I love Kentucky Dark Fired. Oh, it's awesome. Mike Fritz, cheers to you, my friend. Clegg Smith, have a good one yourself, my friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the thoughts and the prayers. Not a fan of My Mixture 965. I don't know why. Just something about it I don't like. No, this pipe was commissioned by. There's a gentleman that wanted to gift me a pipe, so he commissioned someone to make this for me. So it's a one of a kind. Can't get this anywhere else but out of my hand, which I'm sure my son-in-law is waiting for so he can inherit all my tobacco and all my pipes. Thanks, Spectre. Craig Butler, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. He's always threatening to put me in a home. I don't like Catarini tobacco all that much. Takes over the taste of the tobacco too much for me. True in Canada, I was someone gave me a great compliment one time. He said that he was a teacher at the time, and he said he thought that I missed my calling. He said that I would have made a great teacher. What is a tough shed, legend? I've never heard of that. Cody, you're so welcome, my friend. I'm glad I was able to help everybody out. Oh, okay. Yeah. If it's cool and dry, put it out there. Uh, 20 to 30 minutes, William Walls. About 20 to 30 minutes. Using the breath method, my pipe has never gotten hot. It's always warm. Periodic piper, that sounds like heaven right there. Fifth floor, grab a good breed while you smoke a pipe. Mark Spiga, thank you, sir. Thanks, Pastor Wendell. Mm. How's it taste, Christopher Jank? Tastes better, you think, than just one right out of the tin? Steven Stalker, buddy, you're gonna have to pull the trigger. You got to fire it up. Yeah, periodic piper. I hate Matches is gone. He was really one of the greats. Thanks, True in Canada. I appreciate it. I do. Yeah, Christopher Jank, I agree. But I do like it cellared a whole lot better. Cool. Now, Nicholas Elliott, have you had Maltese Falcon before, or is this the first time? Gavin Haggerty, you're welcome, my friend. I'm glad that you were able to make it, and you're welcome anytime. We'd love to have you back. Yeah, I do that, Gavin. James Gavin. Yeah, when it gets to be down about halfway and it's kind of hard to light, I scrape out some of the ash and I tamp it and I relight it and it zips right through that last bit. I don't. On my mutton chops, nope. I just brush them in the morning and go for it. Oh, Dungeon, really? Bayou Delight. Huh. Yeah. Periodic piper, yeah. You like my ice cream episode, huh? Jeez, true in Canada. I hate to hear that. It's not fair. Well, guys, I've got to get ready to wrap it up here. Um, so, what?
3 minutes.
Um,
Whatever it was.
I'm just getting close. We got about 2 or 3 minutes left, so I just want to let you know that we're getting ready to shut her down. Spectre, thank you. Have a good one for yourself. Haunted Bookshop. Matt Hewer, I'm not a big fan. It's a little bit rough for me. Enjoy catching you live. I wish you a good night. Thank you, Dungeon. Ethan Lord, glad you were able to come in. Appreciate it. Barry Piper, I will. I'll do my best. Spectre, thank you. Greg Butler, thanks for the live stream. You're welcome. Turner Gall, will you be going to the Chicago show this year? We're
How it is.
we're thinking about it.
Maybe he knows how it is. You know?
Have you gone to one lately, Turner Gall? I've kind of heard that it's kind of gone down and kind of gone downhill a little bit. Night, John. John Pipe's journey. Thanks, Bad Dad. You're welcome, Christopher. Glad to have you. Oh, I see. Yeah. Used to when I went to them, man, they were a spectacle. They were awesome. And then they just kind of went downhill. Hopefully they've recovered and it's going to be a good one. Texas Moon, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Played any new games lately? Yes, I'm playing. It's a video game. It's, what is it again?
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you haven't played it, you don't have it, get it. It's awesome. Thanks, Legend. All right, guys. I'll give you an update next month on how things went and how we're doing. So,
Give us 1 second. We'll tell them when the next live stream is going to be.
hold on. We'll tell you when the next live stream is going to be.
We've got stuff scheduled.
Play the second one. Do you need to have played the first one to play the second one? No. No, that's one thing that they made, Critical Piper, they made sure to let you know you do not have to play the first one to play the second one. It's a standalone game.
April 16th.
April 16th will be our next live stream. Aragorn, 426. Hey, Rich, I wanted to thank you. I use your videos as a guide as I started my pipe journey. Started summer of 2024, and I'm still very new. I really like how meditative and calming pipes are. You couldn't have said it better. Exactly what they are. A calming pipe smoke. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for coming.